in a vibrant village along a shimmering river. Amar Chand, a diligent salt merchant, lived with his donkey, Golu, every dawn. Amar Chand loaded heavy sacks of salt onto Golu's back, and they trudged to the bustling market to sell their goods. Amar Chand was known for his honesty, but Golu, though strong, was lazy, always scheming to shirk his duties or lighten his load. The long, dusty path to the market bored Golu, and he dreamed of ways to make his life easier. One sweltering afternoon, as they crossed the river's shallow ford, Golu slipped on a mossy stone and tumbled into the water. The sacks of salt dipped beneath the surface, and much of the salt dissolved, leaving Golu's load significantly lighter. Amar Chand, frustrated, scolded Golu and returned home to reload. But Golu's clever mind sparked with an idea. If I fall again, he thought, my load will vanish, and I'll stroll to the market with ease. The next day, Golu approached the river with a glint in his eye. As they reached the ford, he pretended to stumble, splashing into the water with a dramatic flop. The salt dissolved once more, and Golu pranced happily, his burden halved. Amar Chand, unaware of the trick, reloaded the sacks, grumbling about Golu's clumsiness. The following day, Golu repeated his act, tumbling into the river with a smug grin. This time, Amar Chand noticed the donkey's sly glance and realized Golu was outwitting him. His patience wore thin, but instead of anger, a clever plan formed in his mind. Determined to teach Golu a lesson, Amar Chand changed his approach. The next morning, he loaded Golu's back with sacks filled with cotton instead of salt. Golu, oblivious to the switch, trotted toward the river, eager to play his trick. At the ford, he slipped again, plunging into the water with a self-satisfied swoop. But as the cotton soaked up the river's flow, the sacks grew heavier and heavier. When Golu tried to stand, the waterlogged cotton weighed him down, pinning him to the riverbed. He kicked and brayed, struggling under the crushing load. Amar Chand waded in, pulling Golu to the bank. Thought you could fool me, Golu, he said with a chuckle. Laziness and tricks only lead to heavier burdens. Drenched and exhausted, Golu trudged to the market, the sodden cotton making every step a chore. The lesson sank deep into his stubborn heart. From that day, Golu never played tricks again. He carried the salt sacks dutifully, and Amar Chand rewarded him with extra rest and fresh grass. The village soon buzzed with the tale of Amar Chand's wisdom and Golu's folly. It became a favorite story, teaching all who heard it that shortcuts and deceit bring only trouble, while hard work and honesty pave the way to true ease. Moral, trickery and laziness may seem clever, but they lead to greater struggles.